No Tiny, no Stormy, no Wiz. Just waiting for one of them to poke me. Like, I only need one poke.
If you think that's all you're gonna get, you are foolishly mistaken.
Foolish.
I'm just about to wait for like that 1,000 pokes that are just gonna go ding 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 ding. Ding.
Pretty much.
Just waiting for one of them to poke me. I only need one poke.
If you think that's all you're gonna get, you are foolishly mistaken.
Foolish.
I'm just about to wait for like that 1,000 pokes that are just gonna go ding 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 ding. Ding.
Pretty much.
Okay, it's working again.
Just waiting for one of them to poke.
I just checked it myself.
Are they? Oh, you're listening to it as well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Fair enough.
Alright.
Okay. Okie dokie. So we're back, and where was I? Dora had
Root is just completely frozen.
Yeah.
As Sora gave him a hug.
Yeah. Sora gave him a hug and told him if he does anything stupid like that again, he's gonna be punched. And this time you won't wake up.
Well, considering the only stupider thing I could do would be to stay dead. And at that point, I'm not entirely sure which would be the better option. Although, at least I wouldn't feel it at that point.
Well, if you died, that means you'd have to go and find your soul to beat the shit out of your soul. You wake up from death,
Good
she's
luck.
gonna pummel you.
Gonna pummel your soul. Does not sound good in any way.
Nope.
Quick question, Fox. I went down to 12 strength, 12 dex, and 10 intelligence, right?
I believe so. And Azalea, your token is just outside the grotto. If you want to draw me a line of which way you're going, please. As for the rest of yous, yeah, you're all. The only one that looks decent out of the lot of you is Sora. Just got a couple of tears brewing in her eyes, and she swings her attention to Caleb and is like, "So, like, are you okay?"
Sort of look at my hands and say no.
Good. Is there anything I can... Do you want me to get you a drink or something?
No, I'll be fine. At this point, I will leave the room. And go outside.
Okay. Your
I could do with
movement
a
speed
drink.
right now, Caleb, is 5.
Yep.
Holy
Cool.
crap. I will give him a hand. I will help him move.
Now 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's honest.
There you go.
I'm just staying outside and taking a breath of fresh air.
Okay, we'll move you to 10. Verge, Sora's asking, do you need a drink? Do you need any?
Water. Lots of water.
Certainly. Then she runs off. Oop, that's stretching you guys. I didn't quite want to do that. Alright, user standing just outside the pub. And we'll pause everyone else. Sora runs out the room first. Then disappears to go and get you a drink. That one done, that one done. Layla! Okay, you're walking along. Walkie, 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 walk. Oh. Ooh! You're gonna stop that. Okie dokie. You take a stop. You see the guards are still, all standing there, in full armor. They seem to be standing in the 2 towers. They're just, guarding.
Does it look like I can wander past them?
No, they look like, well, you could always go ask them. You can walk past them. You can try to walk past them if you would like.
I think I'll start playing my flute. and kind of wander up to them, sort of in a very charming way.
Okie dokie. Walk up to one of the guards. Of course, in Elvish. He speaks to you. He says, "May I help you today, ma'am?"
Oh, just looking for a quiet place to rest my sorrow heart. I thought perhaps in the woods would help with that. Pray tell, how are you today? How fares your day? It seems rather odd to find you here in the middle of the woods.
Yes, indeed, ma'am. Unfortunately, you're not allowed. It's the Three Masters rule that you're not allowed past this point down into the woods. If you want, I can get a guard detail, and a guard can show you to somewhere that would be pleasant for you to sit.
The Three Masters, these being the great houses?
Yes, these would be the three great. These would be the three leaders of the three great houses.
Oh, how curious. I opened a bank with one, yet only a few hours past.
Ah, yeah. Would you like me to fetch you that guard detail?
Perhaps I will stay a while and maybe play you some music. I know how boring guard duty can be.
Of course, of course. We in the guard have no problem with you standing as long as you're this side.
Of course. I would not want to overstep what you have laid down for me. I played this tune to those of you in the barracks. I hope this inspires you as much as it inspires them.
Oh. Hey.
Alright. Now.
Do you remember what tune you played, Dallin?
It's a marching tune, remember? I can't remember what you put on. Yes.
Oh, I love these. Should we go for this one first? There we go. Nice little marching tune in the background. That was the bad one, wasn't it?
Hilarious.
Where did I find those?
It's even worse because I have two tabs open, so I get it echoing.
Well, I'll just sort of shuffle over to this gazebo that's right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna go down and I'm help him to the gazebo and yeah, I'm gonna. Do you want a drink, Curlith? I'm gonna get myself a drink. I think I need a drink right now.
Yeah, please, Kirk. After that, can we talk? I need an idea.
Absolutely. Want some whiskey?
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and get some whiskey.
Certainly. You head back in for a whiskey.
Excellent.
It's
I'm gonna get a bottle and 2 glasses.
he says certainly. That'll be 5 silver.
Okay, I will deduct it and take the glasses and the bottle.
Great. He says thank you very much. You head back out.
Okay. Actually, nothing happens. Right, fair enough. I will pour 2 drinks, sit down, and I'm just gonna down mine in one go, I think.
I'm gonna use mine.
Kalis, you are probably going to get drunk in about 3 to 4 glasses.
No, I'm easing mine, and I'm not going very quickly.
Yeah, no, I can understand that, but just keep a tally. Once you get to 3 or 4, whether you Jesus hell, that was a few, darling. But yeah, even after 3 or 4 without con saves, you're going to be screwed. Okay. Yeah, you can keep rolling. Go for it. They're going to sit and just listen to you for a couple of hours, so.
These rolls are awful. Come on, Zayla.
Yeah.
God,
These are all hideous.
No.
It was a crit. Wrong one.
Oh!
There you go.
20.
You're almost as blind as I am.
We'll take the 20. Stop rolling. We'll take the 20. Okay.
Could have just taken 20 at this point.
Yeah, talk to them about their pets. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you some hints and bits and bobs in a minute, Azela. While I think of what to tell you, because but Verge, we'll come back to you. Sora comes up with a glass of water for you, and gives you a glass of water.
Oh, I just downed that fucker. Have you ever...
Cool.
I can only imagine how dehydrated Verge must be after, you know, having a lot of
Death.
his blood boiled all of a sudden by lightning. So yeah, he's just basically going to down that glass, just sort of test himself to see if he can get up and probably fail and feel like, nope, I think I'm going to just lay right here until they come back. I don't think I can go anywhere right now if I wanted to.
Which is all your choice, because technically by game rules, you can get up and dance. At this point, you've got 1 HP. Which is enough
You
for
could
you
dance
to be
if
awake.
you wanted, but you could leave your friends behind.
Go ahead, do the jig. It'd be great.
No, my eyes.
No, I'm going to imagine if someone actually went through this crap, they'd probably not be able to get up and walk immediately.
Yeah,
Probably fair.
no choice. Yeah, so, your nature check, darling, you're surrounded by beautiful, big, giant mushrooms.
Tracts of land.
Nope, mushrooms. He thinks the trees are mushrooms. Yeah, we'll come back to Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
I don't want to be in this town anymore.
No, I'm not exactly that fond of the place myself at this point.
Things
It's
are-
way too weird.
Things are only going to get worse from here on out.
Burge, do me a favor, add 3 hit points.
Okay.
Well, we need to speak to the others at some point. Because we've got investments, plans, all sorts of things. I don't exactly know what other people's plans are, but yeah, this place is just a massive contradiction. Nothing here makes sense. Yeah, I think we may have overstayed our welcome with killing off everybody in the church as well.
Mm-hmm. But we do need to find a way to get my power back. I'm not entirely sure how that's going on, and now that I've done this spell, I don't think I'll be able to be that effective in what I normally do on
I
our
don't even know
adventuring.
what's going on with that. I mean, what the hell is going on? I know that they got your book, didn't they? But is that why it's happened?
They have my book, yes, but I also can't feel the power of my god. And the only way I was able to do what I did with Verge is by sacrificing a lot of my own aspects.
I would also like to point out, movable rod, gone, bust.
Yeah.
I think I told you that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm... Right now, I'm a fraction of what I used to be. I'm not even
We
sure I
will
can
get-
carry myself in a fight.
Well, we can get to that later. What we first need to do is we need to rest. We need to figure out what the plan is. We need to regroup.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't kill each other again. That's
Should have.
possibly a good idea.
Yeah, next time I'm probably gonna end up staying down. I don't think we can pull that kind of shenanigan again.
No, probably not.
First, we need to figure out why. When I was unconscious in that fight, do you have any idea where they could have taken my book or something?
The only thing I can assume is that their leader, the one in the black robe, he vanished for a while and then reappeared later. So he would have had time, and then he left up through some kind of portal in the ceiling.
Any idea where that portal went?
We saw an image of some towers, but I don't recognize the place. I can see it in my head now. I can picture it really well, but I can't. I've not seen it before. I've not pictured it. I could possibly sketch it, maybe. See if anybody recognizes it. But knowing this place, it being recognized by someone here, that might not be a good thing.
Right. Okay. We need to figure out where that is. At this point, I don't care if we stir any more leaves. We're leaving as soon as possible, and that's my vote. Do you have anything left to do in this town?
A couple of things. Nothing that's going to take a while. What is it, Foxy?
We've just had a smile. A passing girl walks by you and gives you a bit of a smile.
All right, just a random girl.
Yep, just random girl.
Okay, I'll smile and nod back.
Just the smiles.
Normal. Oh, do you want me to roll the charisma? You want me to do some performance
let's see the
check?
smiles.
Gotta do the smile.
Nat 20.
I'm
nat
gonna take
20,
this at
nat 20.
disadvantage because I'm not feeling up to it really at the moment. There's
That's
a lot
fine.
going on.
So, okay. Not the best smile.
It's
still
an
smile?
average smile. It's an average
Average smile.
It's a nice smile, but you can see the insincerity.
See, whenever anybody mentions the smiles, I'm gonna make everybody that does
Do a
the smiles do it.
For fuck's sake.
It's now just gonna become a thing.
Hey, why not? No, why not? But yeah, we need to. And I'll talk a little quieter while there's someone in, hearing range. Yeah, we need to sort out where we're heading to try and get that book back, and maybe that will lead to whatever's going on with your god. Yeah, we need to sort that out.
So, anything that I can do to help you expedite or whatever everyone else needs to be done in this town?
Well, all I need to do really is get to the bank because there was something I needed to do, but it's not gonna happen now. It's not important. But I need to get some money back out the bank, clear my account. We need to get the horses and the wagon, of course.
That should be in the stables by now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
you
then
bought
we
a horse
can,
and wagon.
Pardon?
You just bought horses and wagon. Whoops.
We did.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot about that. I bought a horse. I think Caliph bought 2 horses and a wagon. So it's like, yeah, we've got all the shit waiting for us now.
Well, I don't know why you would need to visit the bank again. Anyway, but
Get my money
that's
out.
beside my point. I know what you get up to. I don't even care.
I put 5 platinum in the bank. I need to get that back out. I want it. It's my money. So yeah.
Money is money.
Yeah,
Money
money
is
is
just haven't you've been looked at, but
Alright. While everyone else figures things out, I'm going to be dealing with my own problems then. Just...
Look, if you need
Burge, add another 3 hit points for me, please.
my help with something, then yeah, you need to speak up. because yeah, we need to stick together still now more than ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
At this point, I will, I stand up, and how am I feeling? Am I feeling any better?
You're talking maybe a good long rest before.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a nap. After that, I'm gonna go take a walk and think.
Oh. Again, your movement is at 5 unless Garrett's help.
I'm gonna help.
Yeah. So I'm assuming Garrick just takes me up to my room.
As you're going back through the bar, the bartender goes, you alright there, laddie?
No.
Want a glass
All right.
of water or something?
I'm gonna take care of him. He's just very tired, very tired.
Bartender's gonna go, alright, okay. Here, take this with you. And he pours you what is just a glass of water. And he goes, take that with you. I hear water helps.
Thank you very much.
I nod and take it.
Verge, you're now back up to 10 hit points and you're feeling a lot livelier.
I knock on
Oh,
Verge's door as I pass by.
Yeah.
I see if I can actually get up. Let's see, where's my strength?
No, you very easily can stand.
I still want to roll for this.
No. There's reasons why you can very easily stand. You can very easily stand.
I just kind of say, coming, surprisingly, and I just go open the door, kind of wondering how the hell I'm standing up.
I sort of look.
The
Just see
door.
me open the door, just kind of looking down at myself, just hardly acknowledging you.
I sort of look at him with bags and dark rings under my eyes, leaning heavily on the staff that I took from you. You look awfully well.
Yeah,
That-
you're making a good
I
progress.
say, look, they're no longer mushrooms. They're lilies.
Getting closer. Getting closer.
You're getting there, Alan. You're getting there.
For fuck's sake.
I was gonna say, is like, I have no idea what you did, but it seems to be working, and it seems to be working quickly.
At least I know I'm still good at my job. Anyways.
Sora says to Garrick, do you want me to take him out?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you tend to him?
I shift
Sure, okay.
uncomfortably in my now heavy armor and go to my room and
Yeah.
basically pass out.
You can now move at about 15 feet with Sora helping you. And she'll assist you all the way. You gonna take a drink before you pass out?
Yeah.
Awesome. You go pass out. Verge, you're feeling quite more refreshed now. Holy shit. Okay, you can see the trees, but you still think they're lilies.
Fuck's sake.
Garrick and Verge, what are you doing? Lilies.
I just kind of look at him and go, I have no idea how I'm able to stand right now. This kind of defies logic, but that's magic for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain. It's the alternative is being dead, which you by all rights should be, but you're not. So I would definitely take this as a good thing. Don't question it.
After some of the things I've done, I deserve to be dead a lot more than some of the people I've killed.
Well, looks like you've got a chance to make up for whatever ills you feel you've made. So let's make sure that you can stay alive to actually be able to do that.
I
Right.
don't intend to die a second time.
Good plan.
Yeah. Is there somewhere you two like to go? Would like to do something?
Oh my.
Again, it's in
Ask
the
him
middle
if he knows where Azela went.
I look around kind of like, I actually really don't. When did she even leave? I really don't remember.
Did you go through my belongings?
I didn't know.
Who
I
did?
know that Caliph managed to get a lot of magical things out and crystals and gems to bring you back. I have no idea.
You just see
how
me
he did it.
immediately panically search my person, just pull out this like small like lavender crystal and go, oh it's still here. I just kind of tuck it back onto my person.
Yeah, as I said, he was in a bit of a panic. I think we were all in a lot of shock, and yeah. I don't know how, but he's like channeled all the magic out of things to bring you back. You know what? I don't even. You know what? At this point, I pour myself another drink from the whiskey bottle and the glass that I'm still holding, or the wooden whatever it is that I've got given to drink. I'm just gonna drink another whiskey.
Oh. I just hold my hand out expectantly.
And I happily pour you a drink as well.
I down that fucker.
Yeah.
Or at least try to, as best I can. Probably takes me a couple of tries.
Comes on both Garrick and Bird. Door.
I
What?
answer the door.
Awesome. You answer. Yeah, you're stealthy, darling. You answer the door. There's quite a short child kind of standing there, looking very puffed and panted, and kind of goes, looks at both of you and goes, Birch?
How do you know my name?
He looks at both of you, and then he kind of goes, "Oh, you're Verge." Here, he rummages in like a satchel he has, and pulls out a letter, and hands it to you.
Huh.
And
I have a feeling I know who this is from. And at this point, I just hand the kid a couple of gold.
Wow.
he goes, "Thank you," and says, "Hope you like Airway," and jumps out and runs off down the
Airway?
stairs. Bump, 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 bump.
Does he mean like airway?
But before that, we'll jump back to the sailor. Yep. My darling, you're walking up and down the forest by the looks of it with that blue line. But you have a sneaky peek behind the guards. And you see the entrance to a cave. They seem to be guarding an entrance to the cave.
Do I see like anything around the cave, like crates or boxes or men or anything like that?
No. The guards are literally standing a good 20 feet and stopping people from going into the cave. Cave seems very wide, very open, very accessible, but the guards will not let you pass. Caliph, and actually, as you restfully try to rest, you regain 3 hit points.
Oh, good.
Actually, you're already at the mark. Sorry, you don't regain hit points, but you feel quite refreshed and quite happy.
Yay. Well,
You drank the water, right? Yeah, you did drink the
Yeah.
water. Yeah. You feel quite refreshed and quite easily to be able to stand up. Much as the silence bugs you, you're feeling a lot more relaxed and a lot more aware of your abilities and able to possibly move again. Mechanically, you can move back at your normal pace.
just stop trying to fall asleep and sit up, blink a few times, look at my hands, and go, that's some damn good water. Anyways, I just move over to the table and start adjusting the leather straps on my breastplate and other armor to now better fit me to my new body shape.
Your body isn't actually all that much different.
Not much, but still.
Yeah, you've lost a little bit of muscle capacity, but you're still pretty good. To adjust it all, you need to stand up.
Yeah.
Cool. You stand completely fine. Not an ache, not a whinge, not a tear, nothing. Stand up and you're all good. No lightheadedness, no nothing.
Well, I'll have to ask them what's in their water. Anyways.
Stella, my dear. What are you doing? After your little sneak peek. They're a little away from the guards around the corner. Ooh.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Adventure time! Woohoo! Actually, I think I have that.
Uh-oh.
I do.
Dumb.
No.
The fuck is this? I'm guessing this is something I just don't know.
Oh my god.
A kid's show.
I don't even remember why I
Secret to a
have that,
kid's show.
but I had it.
To have that prepared.
I had that prepared.
It's not
Been
wrong
there
with
for
you,
a while. Oh, that's. I don't think that could have come in any better time. You get there's nothing really gets said, but you can kind of feel the excitement off of the.
I stop trying to rest and go back to their room and say, "You got a drink of water, didn't you, Verge?"
Yes?
Something's wrong with their water. Anyways,
What do you mean something's wrong with their water?
the way
Yeah,
you're feeling...
As you can see, Sideline walks in like there's not a fucking thing wrong with him.
You look healthy. Did you get your magic back?
Hell no. Something's, as I said, something fucking's wrong with their water. Anyways,
Considering you can walk, maybe there's something very right with their water?
that
I
could
don't
be
know.
it too, but, you know...
Okay, 2 seconds. After saying this, darling, you feel like the lute. Okay, you strum the lute. Anyway, you strum the lute, and as the rings of the lute string, ding, 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 little kind of like dust starts to twirl around from the underneath your feet, and within milliseconds, whoop, teleport to the mouth of the cave. Bum, bum, bum. Cool. Give me a stealth advantage because they're not looking that direction. Let's make sure you don't get like 2 nat ones, because then you're going to stand on an awfully big twig and it's going to snap. 23, superb. You are pretty silent. The guards don't even realize you're there. What would you like to do? You're into the cave. The cave is dark. And it seems to go down.
I think I'll walk in a little way to the point where sort of I can't really see very much. And I'll light one of my torches.
You walk into where you can nearly just not see the light behind you. You attempt to light a torch. But it doesn't light. You like to brave the dark.
I've come this far. I've kind of whispered to the loop, like, there's only one way forward now, and the torches won't light. I can continue to try, but we shall see, I guess.
You're gonna walk further into the cave?
I am going to take out my perfume, the scent of oranges, and I'm going to dab the perfume on the entrance of the cave and sort of droplets as I walk along.
That's fucking smart. Okay, you walk deeper into the cave.
I also kind of have my mirror, so I'm going to try and use that to reflect some light ahead of me for the best part. I don't know how long that'll work for.
It doesn't work at all, unfortunately. But you move further and deeper into the cave. So guys, you're sitting talking up there. Let's hear it. What's going on? Let's hear the chit chat.
Verge, do you have anything left to do in this city? I don't want to stay here anymore.
There's one place I wanted to look at, but knowing this city, it would be a fruitless effort.
What's that?
I believe I heard somebody mention something about a gathering of people like me, people who study magic. However, again, in this city, I don't think much would come of it, even if I were to somehow get in.
Still worth a shot. Do you have any idea where it is?
Not a clue. I'll have to ask around.
Alright.
And you know me, I'm notoriously bad with people.
You can always try.
What are you gonna do with your letter, Verge?
That, as soon as we're done talking here, I'm going to sit on the bed and I'm going to open it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read it out loud. But, are you gonna read it out loud, or?
No.
Okay, you read it to yourself. So, I'm gonna read it out loud because I can't be asked typing it.
Well, I sort of sit next to Verge and say, mind if I look?
Yes.
Then I sort of just go, oh, okay, and then stay sitting there.
This was a letter addressed to me by someone who somehow knew of my location.
Well, then I go, oh, okay. And I continue sitting there and then just sort of look at my hands.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud. As for Malik and Caliph and Zayla, you don't hear anything. But Dun! You're taking your sweet ass time getting the book. I've sent Ray to assist you. Hopefully, you won't disappoint me like you do. Meet her in Mailcloth's Wizard Academy in Hailstone on the 17th of Frostmoor.
You just kind of hear me go, son of a bitch. I will kill that man.
And it's signed by T. Magtoria.
I just hand the letter to Caliph.
I sort of try to make various symbols that would be like for, I sort of glance over it and then make various hand signals that would normally be, sacred flame. Then I swear to myself. And then just sort of find a candle and burn it. Unless
I just look at him strangely as he burns it.
But you can take it to memory if you want. It doesn't,
well, yeah,
you'll
you
remember it.
clearly remember everything that happened within the last month. I specifically bought a feat for that.
You kind of... After dying, some of it's a little hazy. I'm gonna point that out there. After dying, some of it's gonna be a little bit hazy. Feet or not.
Because it has been a
Yeah,
few
but
years,
I know
technically, for you.
I know there's a magic academy here. I know that's where I'm meeting her. That's all I need.
That's it. That's the letter.
I asked Caleb if he bothered to read the letter before he
I've read
burnt it.
parts, I read things, I got the gist.
Taking your sweet ass time getting the book. And Rekani to assist you.
I just kind of explain. You remember the whole trek we took to get here?
Yeah.
If that old bastard sent basically who is my little sister all the way through that, I will kill him. As soon as
Aw.
we're done here,
Very
I'm going to go back and I am going to kill him.
Aww.
With violently. With lightning.
With hopefully a working cleric. I mean, what?
That's just mean. It's low. That's below the belt, that is. I'm sorry, that's...
I work just fine, you saw that. I'm damn magical.
He raised the dead.
It's a miracle!
To you, I am a demigod.
Bitch, don't make me put you underneath my boot.
I am the best wizard.
You are the most dead wizard. Most unalive wizard.
How many wizards have come back from the dead?
Miranda?
It doesn't count.
She doesn't.
She doesn't?
And of course she doesn't.
Okay.
Isn't it obvious?
Okay. I was gonna move to Azela, but I think Iced has ran away.
Alright. Well, I say...
um,
Well... Verge, do you have... When is that? I don't really know calendars. Or dates.
Very soon.
that's 3 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. 2 days from now.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 days from my notes.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, I'll be...
Today is the
15th?
15th. No, today's the 14th. It's 2 full days.
Hmm.
That's why I said 3. Today's the 14th, so you've got the 15th, 16th, she arrives, and then... You got technically 3 days, but you got 2 full days today.
Well, then, first off, we should... A, find the university, and B, I need to go train.
You need to go get beefed up, son!
You know what we need?
Hmm.
We need a montage.
We're going to need them. Alright, at this point...
Wizard cleric montage.
I'm gonna sort of take off my breastplate and take my actually, yes, I'm gonna keep my armor on and I'm gonna go to the tailor.
Oh boy.
I follow him until I realize where he's going, and then I just spin on my heel and turn around.
You make a good choice, Verge. I'm just doing this so I have something else to do.
This can't be good.
What would you like to do, Garrick?
I had an idea. I'm gonna go up to Caliph and I'm gonna go up to Verge and I'm gonna say, right, we've got horses and wagon to collect. Should we collect that now? So that we've at least got that sorted.
Yeah, sure.
We
But I
should
need
at
one
least
person to
go
help
make
with that.
sure everything is okay with them. Make sure that's all taken care of.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Caliph, you
need
bought
to
the wagon
stay
and
here
horses.
for the next 3 days or so, just in case she arrives early.
Yeah. Okay, Caliph, I need you then to come along with me because you're the one who bought the wagon and the horses.
Yeah, sure, I'll come along. I do need to stop at the tailor, because I need a different pair of clothes.
Okay.
Sora says, like, you should really rest, though.
I will rest when I have my magic back.
And you should rest as well, and points at the other idiot.
I look at Verge too.
I was looking at you.
What are you looking at me for?
Wait, who am I looking
You
at?
didn't drink the magic water.
Fuck is this
Whatever.
music?
Let's just
Seriously.
go.
It's Eye of the Tiger remake.
It's awful.
It is.
The quickest thing I could get.
I have literally muted it, so...
I've
Yay.
taken it off. By line of all people, you know you're not allowed to mute it.
I am allowed to mute it, because I don't want copyright infringement on YouTube.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Actually, that's not copyright because that's.
YouTube is weird with that regard, and it's... I heard the beat and went, yep,
Yeah,
that's going to be
they're
infringement.
cracking down
Why
lately.
isn't it copyright? Explain that to me, Foxy.
Why isn't it copyright? Because
Yeah, tell me.
it's a remix. It's someone else's creation.
And that someone else is definitely allowing it to be used for all purposes.
That's why it's on the Roll20 jukebox. Things that are on the Roll20 jukebox, when you put something on this, it says, do you agree to blah 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 blah? If not, then you can't have it up on the jukebox. These are
I'm
on
not sure.
all original works of art and blah 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 blah. They are going to be used during recordings or that. Are you okay with people using them? Blah, blah. This is why they're in the jukebox.
I would expect, though, with that such a large segment of an original copyrighted track, I suspect YouTube would take exception to that.
Yep,
But, yeah,
YouTube's
either
weird like that. Anyway, that's beside the point. To the stables. Yeah.
way. To the stables.
Evening stables, do you have our horses? No? Okay, bye.
No, wait, wrong one.
Wait,
No,
no,
that one,
you're
I'm
talking
this
to the
one.
stables. You need to talk to the stable hands.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to collect my horse. I'm assuming Caleb's going to collect the wagon and 2 horses that he bought. Job done. Well, that's what we're going to go and collect anyway.
Okay, which one did you get it from?
The bottom one on the map. He got
You
it
got
from
the
top
bottom one. Okay. So you walk in. Both of you. Who wants to go first?
Hey, do you
I'll
have
go
my...
first.
Is my carriage and
Caleb's going first.
horse ready? Horses?
Ah, laddie, you're back. Super. I hope you didn't go over to that shop of a brother's mine.
I don't remember if I did or not.
You better not have.
Didn't.
Can't have him. Can't have him being anywhere near anybody's equipment. He'd just ruin it. He'd just ruin it.
I'm sure he would. Anyways, do you have my order ready?
Ah, yes. 2 horses and a cart, I believe.
Indeed.
Yes, they're, the cart is still under construction, unfortunately. They had a problem down at the blacksmith. Apparently, Airway was late on a shipment or something. You should go and yell at the Airway boys.
I'm okay with the delay. It's fine.
Alright, it will be ready in 2 or 3 days.
Okay, good.
No problem. Over to Garrick. Ah, laddie, you're back. How are you doing?
Greetings. I am doing well. Yourself, sir?
I'm doing fine, I'm fine. You haven't been up to my brother's shop, have you? Dreadful
I have
bastard.
not. I have to confess, before I came here the first time, I had been there, but I didn't like the smell of the place. You know, it was wrong. It was,
Good,
there was something
'cause-
wrong. So I came here, placed my order, and I've never been back there.
Yes, he's absolutely useless. He's always late on orders and never
Oh.
gets anything done right.
That's disgraceful. So you have my order on time then?
Yes, indeed, your horse is just out the back.
Fantastic. Lead on, sir.
She's quite a beauty. Would you like her now, or would you like me to hold her?
Absolutely. I would definitely like to collect. See how she fares.
Ah, right, okay. Would you like to follow me? He swings open the big desk.
Yeah.
And he motions you through. You go outside to the stables.
Yeah.
What color horse do you want?
Red.
I don't know. No, I
Blue.
probably just a nice white horse, probably. Why
A
not?
lovely white horse. Okay. Gives you a white stallion.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Everything in
Standing
this
at the
party needs to be red, apparently.
What do you mean everything in this party needs to be red?
You have a nice red hat. All of my stuff is red.
Red makes it go faster.
Yeah.
But white stands out. It's obnoxious. It's almost as obnoxious as bright red. But I don't think a bright red horse is really an option.
I don't know. Did you ask?
We're just more of a
Yeah.
green kind of guy anyway.
Anyway, fair enough. Cool. I shall make a collection and thank the good stable hand, or the
Yes.
stable master.
He says, this is Fluix. She will be your wonderful companion.
I politely ignore the fact that he's twice referred to the stallion as a she, and collect my horse.
He's not the smartest man.
You would have thought the huge balls and sheath would probably
Yeah.
have made him be obvious
Not
that
the
it's a
smartest
stallion.
man.
No,
Not
he's a
the
very
smartest
stupid
man.
man.
But
At least he's probably better than my other D&D party, who can't seem to ever remember the gender of my animal companion.
But
But
anyway,
yes,
how do you spell that name, Foxy?
it's underneath it.
Let's have a little look. I haven't got the map. Oh, I've only got
It's
the
underneath
tavern.
the horse.
Yeah, it's underneath the horse. It's got its own
Oh,
little
I'm
name
sorry,
tag.
but I'm still in the tavern.
You don't see
Why are you
the
over there? Your token isn't
NPC
over
marker, you know, that
Because I
nice
hadn't
little
noticed
glowy
you'd moved
ring.
my token.
I'll get used to it. There you go. You can also control Fluid.
Yay! What a weird name.
He is a wonderful big white stallion. But the man keeps
Awesome.
going, she will be a wonderful companion for you.
Oh shit, he's an idiot. Right, okay. Can you move my token so I'm not actually underneath the horse as well? Thank you.
You just want to be underneath the horse.
You had to read the name, apparently. Couldn't
Yeah,
either.
figure that.
No! Bitch.
There you go. You're now back on top.
Of course.
You might want to use Alt
Alt?
Yeah.
Why would I want to use Alt?
on Garrick. who's
Oh, to
been-
make me so that I'm part way over. Yeah, come on. Fine, whatever.
Yeah. And he opens up the gate and he says, nice knowing you, sir. He shuts it. He goes back
Excellent.
inside.
Thank you, sir.
You now have Fluix.
I leave.
You leave. Yes. The two horses are ready, like you can take them if you wish, but
They're not riding horses.
they're not. You didn't buy riding gear for it.
I got my riding gear free with it, apparently. That's what he said.
Yep.
And I am pleased.
Okay, so you have had your debacle at the horse ranch. I'm
Yep.
going to go back over to the wonderful Zayla. Zayla, you are walking through the pitch black. Feel like you've been walking in circles for about 10 minutes now. But there seems to be something drawing you in a specific direction. Not after too long, you start to see a bit of light. What would you like to do?
I recommend going into the light. That's
She
how
moves
I came
towards
back.
the light. Been a lot of moving towards the light recently.
Yeah, come on, people, stop it.
You move towards the light. As you move towards the light, come into a nice little grotto.
Where is this?
It's down the middle of the map. Do you know where the guards are?
Yeah.
Weird shit going down near the guards. You just go down a little bit, you see a Zayla's token.
Okay.
So that everybody can watch. But yeah, Darren. Is there signs of anyone else? Do you want to give me a perception check?
Oh hey, I think that exact tile was used for... Yeah, this exact tile was used in my other D&D game.
I'm sorry, guys. There's only so much.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I find it hilarious.
I said that to me the other day, and I was like, I'm trying. Trying to be original with everything.
There's only so much you can do. I'm just finding it funny, is all.
Yeah.
You'll never see a copy in my campaign if we replay it.
There's like spiders here and
Yeah,
here
you know
and
it.
here. This is on fire.
Bit of blue lines. Stop painting blue lines. I'm gonna kill you.
You already did.
This time I won't bring you back.
Technically, you didn't.
I'll just sacrifice more characteristic points.
Yay! You'll end up with 1-1 across the board.
Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, something was set up, but it's now not working, so... On the go movement. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Save image. Pictures. The NPCs, that'll do me. No. Oh. Cheers. D&D and Passel. That's probably going to turn up huge. Yep, that turned up. Actually, not as big as I thought it was going to be. There we go. So, Zayla, as you look further into this little thing, this little grove, from one of the trees comes a almost like tree-looking humanoid creature. Seems to have like wasps and other buzzing creatures flying flies round it and through it. No, it just stands there. And it kind of tilts its head a little bit and looks at you. Okay. Holds out her from loot and oh. Okay. Okay, do I have any forest music? You do.
I recommend The Lost Woods.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I thought I already had that. Huh? Apparently I don't. Wow. That's quite nice. It starts by now. There we go. Yeah. With a respectful stance, bowing her head slightly. You bow, and the creature bows back quite elegantly. Again, the creature kind of stands there, looks a bit, kind of tilts its head again, and kind of, if I remember rightly, Azela has a shield, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She does. Yeah, she points at your shield. She points at the shield, and then she points at the trees around her. The creature moves forwards a little bit. The creature looks quite feminine in shape. You can see the hourglass figure, but the creature floats just about a foot, about half a foot off the ground. Moves quite elegantly in the air. Sink down to your knees, and the creature kind of stands and looks a bit odd, and then kind of watches you.
Then coup de grace!
For fuck's sake. Push you.
Cast and tangle.
I can definitely cast a couple of spells. The creature is gonna move around slightly, and is just gonna pass through a couple of trees. As you see the trunks, kinda just passes through it instead of going round behind it, and just kinda dances in the wind, listening to the music. As you can see, the trees rustle a little bit, and the wind whooshes round her as she kinda dances and almost ice skates along the ground on the wind. You want to make me a performance check, please, Azale?
Did I just hear my god?
Yeah, I keep hearing that as well.
It's the best one. It's the nicest one I could find, and a bit of a remix, but it's got a hey listen to it.
My god, how are you doing? God.
This is where she is.
Oh wow, 27, that's good.
That's pretty good. The creature's going to move over straight up to you, and is going to pull down quite a very branchy and leafy hand, it down towards you. Place your hand, and the creature starts to move slowly in this direction, and almost beckons for you to follow her. Barely touches your skin, but you feel the rough bark. Switch. Moves over to some water. Yeah. Here at the water. The water seems very clear, very calm, very still. Just off to the right of the watering hole, there's a little fountain. Sorry. Off to the left there's like almost a little trickle of a waterfall. And it lands in the water. It's very clear, very crystally. You can see the sun just sparkling off it. And just to the right of the water, there's a bit of a hole that looks to be man-made, dug. And it seems there's just a drip of water coming from the pool and going down the hole. Again, the creature kind of looks at you a bit oddly, and doesn't seem to understand what you're saying. The creature kind of almost looks like it thinks for a second, and it takes a hand and puts a finger into the pool. And as you can see, as she pulls it out, water slowly drips off of the finger. And as she does so, she turns to you, and she kind of, without having a mouth, she kind of motions to open your mouth. The branches kind of move round her face area. Cool. She takes her finger over the top of you, and just a drop touches your tongue as she takes the rest of the water and just vibrates, and it soaks into it. Her tree-like skin. Her bark-like skin. Zayla, for the next hour, you might want to take this down. For the next hour, all your core stats are at 20.
Jesus fuck!
Wait for it. All your core stats are at 20 for the next hour. All skill checks get a plus 10 for the next hour. And you gain 100 hit points. for the next hour.
Did she just consume a divine spark or something? What the fuck?
Note to self: dip face in pool.
The Guardian kind of tilts his head. And it just, kind of just sits there. I'm guessing yous are all wanting, like, bucket loads of that shit.
No, I know exactly how something like that works, and I know taking a bucket full of it's not gonna work.
I kind of want to go there and say, hey, I work with Layreen, give me money.
The Guardian looks back, looks at your gestures, and kind of tilts his head and kind of nods a little bit. And then points, looking down through the hole. You look into the hole, Azela. Give me a perception check.
It's
Just
full
imagine
of bees.
Just imagine. You remember you got to roll it with a +10.
No, just
So just
add
give-
10 to it, it'll be easier that way.
Yeah, she's got a +7, I think.
Otherwise, she's gonna have to, like, readjust all of her
yeah, hold on a
stuff.
sec. Hold on, Azela. I'll just have a quick check what your add-on is. Skills, perception. You've got a +8, so it's only another +2. +7. Okay, no, that's fine. You got a 24. 23. You got a 23. Because you get advantage on all your skill checks as well. Said that. But, you look down the hole and you see each droplet, it lands into a rushing waterway. The man-made hole is not very large, it's maybe 1 foot in diameter. But you can see down it that each droplet lands into the rushing waterway. Possibly could be true. Now, wouldn't that explain a lot of things if it's in the city's water system?
Yeah.
You've got a forever refilling bottle as well. Thora's got it. Just imagine if you filled that up with it.
But didn't she waste it on booze or something?
No.
No.
She hasn't filled it.
Huh. I smell a trap.
The Guardian shakes its head. No. Doesn't speak, of course, but it shakes its head to saying no. The Guardian shakes his head, yeah. He points at the guards, and then points at the little droplet that flows into the large water stream. Points at of course, the cave mouse, because you can't see the guards. But she points to where the guards are, then she points to the little droplet that keeps falling down the hole. Think about it, if it keeps the military strong, the military's not the only ones that drink water. You've been asked if you want to drink it this entire time. Well, no, the tavern's been giving you water from the well. Wells, more than one.
The city's hopped up on magic.
It's technically not magic.
It's cocaine.
I don't know quite how to say it without giving it away. I'll give bonus points to anybody that can guess what it is.
Holy water.
It's ambrosia.
Nope. Nope.
And they're just little droplets of liquid.
Tiny little droplets of liquid. But does anybody want to guess what this is?
LSD.
It's
No.
not magical in nature.
Be smart. It's an old myth.
It's not.
What, the
I
Fountain
wanna.
of Life.
Yeah, you.
It
It
the Fountain
really,
of Life.
really. Oh, really? It is.
Fountain of Youth. Yep.
I was guessing philosopher's, like something along the lines of the philosopher's stone, one of the ingredients of it.
No. The
Because
Philosopher's Stone is an actual stone and it is in this world. But
And I was just thinking, it's not inherently just all magic. It's an alchemical process that makes it.
no, the Fountain of Youth is technically not magical, but it's technically kinda is.
Sort
Bit
of
of both.
divine.
Yeah, it's kinda wasn't made by the gods, it wasn't made by humans, it was just there. Yeah, Zayla, well done, you found the Fountain of Youth. Yes. It is. Anybody want to try and take a guess how old any of what's in this little grove is?
Over 1 million?
Yeah, that's the smallest guess I've ever heard, but you're nowhere near it.
I'm going to describe it as old.
Yeah. Pretty damn old.
Simply old.
But is it
Old
as
enough
old
for my
as
small
the
human
old
mind not
ones?
to be able to comprehend.
Is it as old as the old one? This place has been here before the old ones were.
No, that's fucking old.
An old relic. This fountain, quote unquote? This pool of water. The Guardian kinda looks a bit odd. Doesn't quite understand what you're saying. The Guardian looks at you and shakes its head, and it makes a soft little, uh, not a shout, not a yell, not a squeak, but it kind of quite harmonic, and it rings out from the trees. And as it does so, from the rest of the trees, you start to see more of the same looking start to come out from the trees. you go.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Note to self: do not set on fire.
Oh, good luck with that.
Note to self, please burn them in holy fire. Please burn.
Again, good luck with that.
Claim the fountain of youth in the name of my god.
Yeah. Do you know how much, what challenge rate these things are?
High enough.
I wonder if you can overdose on the Fountain of Youth.
What, you are now so alive, it's inverted and you've become the deadest thing in the world.
Well, there's an alternate rule where if you acquire more than 3 times your maximum hit points in temporary HP, you explode in positive energy and die.
I've not heard that rule before. I think it's a house rule.
Yeah, that's house rule.
Yeah, something like that. It was in one of my books.
Nah.
That
Zayla
was
would
for
have to
3.5.
basically give you the gist of it. You'd have to drink 1 cup of this, pure, not watered down, because that's watered down for the city, each droplet. You'd have to drink an entire tankard from the lake itself, pure water, to live forever. Just full stop, live forever. If you consume any more than that, I don't know, nobody really ever has.
So I'm thinking...
Drink greedily and thirstily. Drink all of it.
We need to get Sora a new barrel.
To be fair, you probably become one of these things and get tied to this place if you try.
But I wonder why Miranda's so powerful as well.
Strange that.
Zayla, for the first time, Azela, you hear a soft voice. Voice is very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. You have to sit very silent to listen to it. But it says to you, music of the world will only be played by those who have the heart and soul. As each life fails, new life is brought around. So the music of the world continues. Again, you just feel a warming sensation from the loot.
A warming or a warning?
Warming. WARMING.
What kind of warming? Like heartburn?
Like, oh my god, my hands are on fire kind of warm.
Or that kind of warm sensation where you look from the top of a nice stoic hilltop looking over a burning city.
The warming sensation.
I love
you
that
realise
feeling.
When you've been very drunk and you've not quite managed to get to the toilet. in time.
Or perhaps the warm feeling of having just shoved both hands inside of the chest cavity of one of your enemies.
Yeah, that would be warm.
Huh.
Because
Okay.
we're all monsters.
And how?
Guardian motion. You're more than welcome to do that.
What to bloody drink from it?
I don't know what she's doing. I can't read her head. Just shh and listen and find out.
We should.
The loot slowly soaks in a little bit of the water. And it gives almost like a watery tint up the string. You can see like vibrant blue waves pass over the dark wood and up through the strings. Okay. Your
Sorry,
loot-
if you've just created the Ocarina of Time, I'm going to lose my shit.
Never thought about doing that.
Oh, good god.
Quick, play Song of Storms, find out.
The loot shimmers, and you feel the power that the loot has gained. You remember the Song of Storms? I love that song as well. The Guardian bows back, but it grabs your attention before you do anything else, and it takes one finger, and it puts it up to where its mouth should be. And you kind of feel the wind pass through her, all the broken up leaves, branches that make her face. Puts one finger right up to where her mouth should be. She holds it there for a second.
And picks a nose.
The Guardian shakes his head. Okay, basically I'm gonna have to explain the mission. She's basically, you know how people stay quiet and they put the shh as in put their finger up to the mouth, shh as in quiet. Yeah, that's basically what she's doing. So yeah, slowly one by one, As you raise up, the guardians move back into their tree. And the last guardian points towards the cave mouth opening. The guardian follows you, kind of floats beside you. The guardian will take the small gift. What color is it? Greens and blues. Lots of yellow sun. Okay. As you see, the guardian just to the right of cave entrance takes her hand and pushes it into the ground and piles it over with dirt. And after waving her hand, then some green sparkles come down onto the earth. A small little flower comes up, and with 3 buds. The buds open up with beautiful green and blue petals with spots of yellow through them. Not after too long, Zayla, you find yourself back at the mouth of the cave, where some guards notice you, and they rush over towards you. But before they get to you, they're about 10 feet in front of you. They stop, and they part way, and they say, "Have a good day, ma'am." As you can hear behind you, there seems to be crackling in the darkness. You gonna give a look back, or are you just gonna move on? Wait. Yeah, as you look back, you see a guardian is standing there, and the guards kind of nod as you pass through, and as you wave goodbye, the guardian disappears into the darkness, and the guards move back to their post.
Zayla has new friends. Now she can
This
freely...
is why I like being a druid. Crap like this.
Now she can freely kill us and move into the forest.
Yep.
No, Zayla, as you come back into thing, a lot of time has passed. It seems you've been gone for about 3 or 4 hours. Your stats are back to normal, and your stats are back to normal, and it's starting to become night.
So, in the meantime, while this was happening...
Yeah, give me a second. But yeah, now night time, and I'm guessing you're heading your way back to the tower.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and Tweedlebee.
None of that makes sense, but yeah.
It's never meant to.
So, Idjit Moron and the sensible one.
They are going to wait around there while we have a 5 to 10 minute break. That being 2 hours already into the session.
Alright.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna sit
Oh.
here.
I'm gonna go and get a drink. And yeah.
I should do that too. Let me just lean over to the mini fridge.
Oh, I see. It's like that, is it?
Yeah.
I would lean over to my mini fridge, but mine's empty. Yeah, so I'll be back 5 minutes. Everybody take a rest.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody that's watching it in the stream is enjoying it.
I got to meet 3 people.
You did.
I know. I suppose I got to do the same thing in the other D&D game.
And the worst thing is, the bard that loves to tell stories can't tell a single story about it. Well, she can. But it's up to her. Her choice. Anyway, we'll be right back.
I should dunk my face in it.
Totally should do that. No. What we should do is inject it directly into your bloodstream.
Into the heart.
That'll kill me. I don't care what you say, that'll kill
What's the
me.
side effects of a fountain of youth, though? Like, if you...
I'm just wondering if
Don't you turn into like a baby if you drink too much?
That's what
of
I'm
it?
wondering. It's like if you drink too much from it, can you overdose from the fountain of youth and just like become so young you progress to a point where you never started existing and thus, stop existing?
It's not a time machine. I think it just literally gives you more years for you to grow
Maybe-
old during. So it's
Well,
like
then it wouldn't be the fountain of youth. It would just
Keeps you
be
young.
the fountain of longevity.
I'm pretty sure that it was supposed to be basically it extends your life rather than
Quickly, everybody check,
Regressing.
everybody in the town for, like, bark or gills or something.
Goddamn, these are tree people, not deep ones. Gills.
Can't be too careful.
It could be an eldritch fountain. It could be...
If it's an eldritch fountain, then I hope tentacles sprout from my brain, and I can eat your face.
Yay.
Yay, we're now
Then
playing...
then again, I
Everybody
could
in the
turn
party is
into a
now playing Mind
Flayer.
Flayers. Everyone in the party.
God, Mind Flayers are fucking creepy sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite D&D monsters.
It is a pretty good monster, I'll give it that.
What monsters?
Although
like?
one of my favorite is still the Rust monster. That one is
Ugh.
by far my favorite. Making a mount out of it as a druid and just riding it around, no one will ever come near you because they don't want their shiny armor and weapons to just not matter anymore.
What monster is pretty good?
The Rust monster.
No, the other one.
Mind
The
Flayer.
Illithid.
Oh.
One of my favorite D&D monsters.
Everybody enjoying the session so far?
Yeah.
It's alright.
I gotta get myself
I'm
some
enjoying
training
this.
clothes and head over to the farm and say, hey, I'm volunteering here. Because that's really all Kaelith knows.
So a wizard and a cleric walk into a farm.
A wizard, cleric, and a rogue walk into a farm.
I think it's more of a wizard, a cleric, and a Puff the Magic Dragon walk into a farm.
Are we all back? Anybody else like a more than 2 or 3 minute rest?
I'm good.
I think I should be good.
Mallet?
I'm kind of alright.
Nice. I think she's still away from me.
So, wizard, cleric, a bard, Puff the Magic Dragon, and Sora walk to a farm.
Sora. And Sora. It's not even like monk or anything. It's just and Sora.
And an alcoholic walk into a farm.
Ooh. That's gonna start domestic.
Hey, a family that drinks together stays together.
Just wait, you're gonna have to deal with 2 wizards.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
You're not
Actually-
looking forward to it. For me, it's going to be a goddamn escort quest. How do you think I feel about that?
Oh god, I hate escort quests.
Yeah. But it's not even like I'm pushing you to make it an escort quest. You're just like, oh shit. But yeah, no. She's gonna be level. What levels are you guys?
7.
Yeah,
7.
she's level 5. When she gets here, she'll be level 5.
Oh, she has Fireball.
Yay!
Here's Fireball. She does indeed. Did she take Fireball? That's a different question.
Almost everyone takes Fireball or Lightning Bolt. If she doesn't, I'm going to be severely disappointed in her.
She's basically
And I'm
a
going
sister.
to force her to
Sisters are
write
there
it
to
down
be
out of
annoying.
my own spell book after she has to translate it from the language I wrote it in.
What language did you write it in?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Merch knows a few languages.
I know he does. I only know... Wait, I probably forgot one.
No, you still know Primordial. Don't worry.
No, I probably forgot my Dwarvish.
No, you still know your Dwarvish. Why
Huh.
wouldn't you know your Dwarvish?
I'd lost a bunch of intelligence.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
You can't unlearn something you learned.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
Trust
can.
me. Trust Sideline on this. He seems to unlearn things all the time, like how to use Thaumcraft.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's a fun one. I was doing a bit of Thaumcraft last night. but-
Thaumcraft is fun.
It is fun. But, like, I was like, oh... Did a couple of researches, and I was like, oh, this is pretty sassy. Click, 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 click. And then I started to get to the point where I was like, what does this one do again? Oh, wait, that's the... And I ended up having to go back to the book, to each, like, section, and being like, so that's made out of that, and that's made out of... And then this, and then that. When, about 20 minutes ago, I was just going, oh, that works, that works, that works. And not even looking at the book. It's that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think you would be quite good at what she's taken. But she's not quite like you, so she might not be all axe spells.
Cunt.
Oh yeah, she's a lot nicer than Verge.
A lot nicer.
I don't know. Virgil's has been reborn.
However, she's, that doesn't mean she's not still mischievous and shit. I mean, she's basically Verge's little sister. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
people have met my sister before. Imagine it something like that.
Except I get to play the role now, and it's going to be great fun, and I'm going to piss off Torrin constantly. Can't wait. What's the retreat? How many spells does she
I
have?
wrote it like that. I knew it was coming.
Yup.
I should probably send a letter back to my parents. It might be an idea.
Okay, so I think we're just waiting for ice to come back now, I think. Birch, how old are you?
Should say on my card.
Yeah, I know. I was just... because it was easier than clicking my mouse. Going and finding it.
And it says on my card.
24. So she's 19. 18.
Wow, I'm older than Verge? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Virgil's only 24. What are you, Kayla? You're like, what?
25?
I was about to say, you're only like a year or two older.
Yeah.
What's Garrett's in? Old Garrett. Okay. I
Garrick's
think
70?
Azala's the oldest. I think Azala might be the oldest. Yeah, she is.
How old is Azala?
32.
Freaking half elves.
She's not an NFL.
I know.
I actually didn't go with what I normally do with most of my characters. I actually made Kayla 6'1".
What do you do with most of your characters? Make them 7 foot fuck you?
No, I normally make them very short.
Yeah, unlike your tall ass self.
Yeah, I'm actually 6'1" in real life, so.
Yeah, I'm actually 5'8".
Yeah, I'm just 6.
Though I'm 6'1"
Yeah, I know
and
you're 6 years
160 pounds, so. Yellow green eyes. Awesome.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom because ice is taking too long.
Sure.
Be right back.
I'm 175 pounds. That looks good.
Storm, someone may be joining our group later. Maybe. Perhaps.
Oh, is this, are they asking
Steam chat, yeah. The Twitch chat.
Twitch chat? Might jump on. Yeah, if anybody wants to ask any of the people that are still here or the DM any questions that are on the top of their head, they're more welcome to. And Sideline can tell me them.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back, guys.
I have tea.
Ooh, lovely.
Lovely jubbly. Pop out the chat, so I don't have to actually make a horrific dual screen thing going on there.
Back.
Welcome back.
Back. Sound off then?
Back.
Everybody here?
Yes.
No.
Get on with it.
Alex on. Like, one comes back, one goes away. One comes back, one goes away.
Nice step out, nice step in again. Nice step out, nice step in again.
You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
In, out, check it all out.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Should I stay or should I go now? If I say we'll be trouble. If I go, it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Where is the Malik? The Malik. Malik. He probably doesn't realize that he has his microphone muted. Probably something like that.
I'm back.
There we go. Yay.
We all here now?
Yes.
Yup. Cool.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
Ice is here.
going. I'm going. Go
Faster.
I can only go so fast.
No, you can't. You can go faster than that.
No. Ah. But anyway, so you're standing outside of the stables. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I think we should all probably head back. Back to the tavern and see if Azala's back. Because I don't know where she went off to.
Wandered off. But I'm gonna go stop by the tailor's quick and get myself some less cleric-y clothes, since I don't seem to be a cleric anymore now, am I? Anyways. And some training clothes.
Well, okay. I'm going to head back to the inn.
Gonna be a
and,
montage.
Sing the montage
And,
music. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
We're not montaging yet, it's fine.
No, it's
Alright,
fine.
yeah.
No, the montage is holding off. Staying still in the montage.
So, Garrick, you're going back to the inn.
I am.
Kaelith, you're going clothes shopping to the tailors. Verge?
I imagine I'm probably just asking where the academy is, getting that information, writing it down in my own little journal.
So you're going for walkies in a different direction. Garrick's going back in. Sora's going to join Kayla. And so Garrick, the three of you are going to have to pick me colors. Make sure they're all
I'm
different
blue.
colors.
I'm golden cleric-y color.
So and
I mean, I could
draw
go
me the line
green.
of which way you guys are going.
I'll
and
just-
then we'll
My
just do it
colour
that way.
is green. It's currently green. It always has been. So I might as well just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, draw me the lines, and we'll work through it one by one.
I will travel together where the lines coincide.
Oh.
And they've got stables at the tavern, haven't they?
Yeah.
Did you say no?
Yes, I said no.
Seriously, a tavern doesn't have a stables.
You're in the middle of the city. There was a stables at the front gate.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
You might want to go to the front gate.
I'm using two colors here because one denotes my original path, the one is my return path, because they're two different things.
You've gone in an awful direction, Matt. Woohoo. Sure.
I'm walking with Garrick, just saying hey. Just
Actually, then
chit-chatting
again,
on the way there.
Hey.
to be
You've
honest,
ended up at
I'm pretty
Christos
much.
again.
I was about to say I'm pretty much going the same path as you. Let me adjust my path again.
Wow, this is a
So
mess of
bird.
lines.
It's a wonderful version of lines. Okay.
No.
The dark path for
So-
me is the original.
Well, I'll just
Right now?
cut that off and make. I don't do that big loop thingy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Blue. Fucking hell. So, you walk, Garrick, with Fluix,
Right.
Sora, and Caliph. Along your path, it's just a busy day. Do you want to stop and talk to anyone? There's not really much going on.
Nope. I want to walk briskly past, take a glance at the church, and keep going.
Give me
Shake your
perception
fist
checks.
angrily.
Perception checks.
Perception.
My favourite.
Yup. Holy shit, Garrick can see shit.
Wow.
Okay, let's.
Oh my god.
So, Garrick and Caliph, it doesn't
The
take
blind
much to
can
notice
see.
this.
What's next? The deaf hearing? The mute speaking? Oh my god, Luma!
So, what do we see? Or what do I see?
On the door, on the very large big wooden door of the Church of Fainaroth, you
Says
see
out
a
of
sign-
order.
sign that says under construction, church has been moved, church proceedings have been moved to the Green Oak.
Oh.
Do we know what the green oak is? I mean, I've never recollect it.
No, you haven't been there yet. It's not a building, it's a little patch of greenery.
Okay.
It's literally, if you just look to the right where the guards doing weird shit, if
Yeah.
you look right and then down, there's like a little gap in the wall and you can see it's
Oh.
surrounded
Oh,
by
there.
trees.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's the Green Oak.
Neat.
Fair enough.
So they've moved preachings to there until the church is finished for month.
They are covering it up.
Perfect.
Well, it's good, because if they're covering it up, we're less likely to have officials after us, as well as crazy priests.
Which is good. Anyways.
Yeah, which is definitely good.
Okay,
So, Wizard, a
also-
Cleric, a
and I
Bard,
also-
Puff the Magic Dragon, and Sora are being chased by an old priest, a young priest, and a billion guards.
Josh, I whispered to Caliph as we were walking, that might give us a way of getting hold of that priest that escaped, probably with your book.
I will attend one of their preachings, I guess. Yeah.
We might need to go in disguise, or at least scout the area out first, but yeah, it's
Maybe an
definitely a
idea.
lead.
Okie dokie. You three continue on. There's not much happening at the arena. The arena seems to be closed today.
Okay.
And there's nobody else really doing anything.
Well,
So-
as I approach the tailor, I will say, Garrick, you want to stop by here some other time and save me from a personal hell?
I have to take my horse to the stables at the gate.
Yeah, once you're done with that.
Well, I may want to chat to the stable keeper, you know, and all this while I'm sort of gradually sort of sliding further and further away from the tailors and toward where I'm going. Just to
Right.
say,
Okay, I thought so. Goodbye.
good luck. No, honestly, good luck.
Sora doesn't mind going with you. Sora's unfortunately been dragged there so many times by Azela that she actually enjoys the tailors now.
Wow.
Liar.
No. What she's enjoying is watching Caliph go through the same shit.
Yeah.
Maybe. That might be a possibility. So, hold on a second. So many lines, it's difficult to get Fluix.
I can delete my line now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
line deletion.
Ooh, so Garrick, we'll continue with you.
Okay.
You who make sure you stay the fuck away from the tailors, and you head up and round. There's not much happening. Do you want to stop and talk to anybody on the street?
Not unless anything particularly weird is happening. No, I'm just interested in getting my horse stabled.
So you head all the way up to the stables.
Okay.
Um,
Guessing
and
there'll be a stable keeper and blah blah blah. I'll inquire about keeping my horse there for a week or so, and if there are any price boards up.
yeah, there's a boy out the front. He says, "Do you want me to take your horse, sir, and you can go inside and get it set up with the boss?"
Absolutely. Thank you very much, boy. And I'll flick him a couple of copper pieces.
Cool. He says, "Thank you, sir," and he says, "Sir, what's your horse's name?"
My horse's name is Fluix.
Ah, he's a beautiful one.
Thank you very much.
The boy takes Louis round the back and brushes through.
Yay! He kicks his skull in.
You head inside. And
Can we
there's quite
bedazzle a horse?
So I go inside. Yep.
Well, you can brand one.
And there is quite a young female tiefling sitting
Excellent.
behind the desk.
Oh, a tiefling. Oh, that's strange. Hello.
Greetings, madame. Might I inquire the price
It's
of
the
stabling for
devil.
my fine horse?
She turns around and she goes, "Oh yes, certainly, sir. How long would you like it to stay here?"
I would say for a week at the very least, possibly further. I assume I can pay a week at a time, depending on my needs.
Of course, yes. You just have to pick your horse's name, where you're staying within the city, and it's a gold piece per night. So that would be 14 days. Be 14 gold pieces.
14.
Yep.
Just for the 1 week for now, if that's okay.
That is 1 week.
It was a gold piece per night.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you've got weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Foxy, you've got fucked up weeks, haven't you? Yeah,
14 days in a week.
yeah, because you're weird.
It's not weird, it's just the way they've done time. I'm sorry.
The way you've done time, and no, you're not sorry.
I'm not.
Okay, I've deducted the money I pay.
Cool. She says, "Thank you very much."
I
Just
fill in the
write-
details, honestly. Yeah.
Right in the book here, and she says, "Is there any special requirements for your horse?"
No, just the usual of the feeding and the brushing and just keeping him well. That will be fine.
Right. Okay. Very well then. Do you want us to fix any of your saddling so it fits the horse better or anything like that? We are.
I think everything will. Well, it depends, Foxy. Did it feel like the saddle was fitted well? You know, did I have any issues riding him down to here?
You want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
Good news, it looked like it fitted. Bad news,
How much would that be? Because it was a little bit off.
She says, "We can get that all done for about 10 silver."
Okay. I'll definitely have that done then. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As well, it's very nice to meet you, Garrick. We'll see you again when you want to pick up.
You know my name.
I wrote it down on the
I
book.
know. I just had to do the evil voice. It had to be done. Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
You leave the stables. Easy peasy.
Excellent.
Get your line going.
I'm gonna get
But-
my line going.
So, Caliph, the door is shut to the tailors. It says "open" on a little sign. Sora kind of just stands with a big grin and beside you and kind of motions for you to open the door.
Well, I take a deep breath and go, if I act as just as exuberant, it'll be easier on me and he'll interact with me better.
Sora giggles.
Welcome to hell.
So I
We like
exuberantly push open the front door and say, "Good evening, everybody!"
Okay, you enter the tavern. Tavern. You enter the
Taylor.
tailor. Where did the
You
tailor
failed your
sign go?
intelligence check. You're in a tavern.
Yeah, well done. Well, there was a sign on the tailor that said Taylor, but okay, never mind. Okay, you enter in the tailors, and you see the wonderful Christoph. He is behind his desk. Girls are gone, and he simply says, "Good evening."
Christoph. I sort of motioned for Sora to come in. I'm sure you remember her.
Yes. Good evening, darling. You must be her wonderful. He thinks for a second. Boyfriend.
Yeah. I was wondering if you could give me an assistance, because you helped all of my friends and you did such a wonderful job. I was wondering if you could give me a bit of help.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
He seems really distracted.
I sort of stop for a moment and go, is everything okay? My friends described you as being much more exuberant than this.
Yes, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Indeed.
All right. If you need anything, feel free to ask. But anyways, I've been having a problem, so I need to be going on a big training regime. And I was wondering if you can get me kitted with some more standard day clothes and maybe some training clothes.
Certainly. He stands up. He looks about and he takes a tape measure from underneath the desk and he comes round and he goes, "I need to measure you for your tux anyway." And he simply allows the measuring tape to
do its thing.
Yeah. No, he does it by hand.
No.
He does it by hand and he measures you up. He goes, "Okay. Yes, your tux will be ready for you soon. And darling, I do believe the wonderful Azalea has already got you a dress ready.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. I can't wait for it." He goes and rummages on a few. Yeah, if you want to kind of insight into him.
And I'm also going to do this.
You rolled the exact same thing. That's funny.
Yeah, that is kind of a little bit funny.
Doesn't he roll at disadvantage for not really knowing him?
It doesn't matter. He's still got a 9. Religion check. I don't understand what the religion check's for.
Just wondering why he would be sad now. And now that I just wondering, since he did it by hand, he doesn't seem to be using magic. I was just wondering if maybe our two plights correligned.
No, he's a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, he rummages through. You can tell there's something wrong with him, but you're not too sure.
Do I get there about now then?
Can Sora try and say what's wrong with him? Because Sora would have met him before.
That's the true point. Okay, I'll have to do a little bit of role playing with Sora. I'm trying to stay away from doing as much as that possible. Insight, Sora's got a 2. So. See. 19. Fuck, it would be, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Sora kind of steps in front of you, Caleb, and kind of walks over to Kristoff and says, Are you okay? Normally love to be bubbly. What's up?" And he says, "It's nothing." He goes, "Come on, what's up?" Very forcefully. And he kind of he takes a bit of the brunt of the roughness of the dragon, and he says, "Oh, it's just girls. They quit this morning. The shop won't be the same without them. They've went on a caravan to head off on their own tailorings. I've taught them the best I can. Unfortunately, it's going to be me alone in the shop yet again."
Oh, really?
I think we know who's on that caravan.
Today, Relius is having the time of his life.
Jesus. Want to darn his socks for him.
Got a new hat. And all these fine things fit like a glove. Not talking about the clothes.
Anyway, he says yes. I taught them all I could, and they thought it was time for them to go on and build up a shop in another town somewhere. So yeah, they left with a traveling caravan.
Hmm. I sort of
Yeah.
fidget a bit, saying, "Wow, Sam, I guess you're both having your own plates during this time. Hey, if you never need anything, I'm happy to help around the shop if need be. But yeah, you have my sympathies."
Thank you very much. And Sora kind of go on. And he pulls off the shelf, kind of almost like a farmer's one-piece suit with the whole what's it called?
Overalls?
Nope. That's what it's called. That's really bad.
Suspenders?
Fenders, that's it. So yeah. He kind of gives you the overalls with the suspenders, and the overalls only really go up to around about I would say just below your stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and suspenders. And he kind of smiles at Sora, and he goes, well, if you're going to be working out, these will definitely be really good. They're a little bit heavy. They'll help you work out a bit more. They look good, and that's it. And that's all he gives you. He gives you suspenders. There's no T-shirt with it. There's no shirt with it. Just this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. And also some of the... I sort of stop for a moment and say, I've kind of lost my profession, so I'm gonna need a bit more street clothes than what I'm used to.
Big clothes. Oh, no, don't worry. You look. Keep your chin up. If you've lost your profession, you'll find it back.
I sort of...
Right.
I sort of, just sort of rub my fingers across, rub my hand across where my book used to be, and touch one of the emblems of ours on my armor.
Like, can I ask what's up with you?
It's gonna be a bit out of your range, but I'm a traveling cleric of the god Leirim.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, no one really has. She's one of the smaller gods in the realm. I think she is. I don't know. I don't really know her hierarchy. She hasn't told me that, but I've recently lost the powers she's given to me as a cleric. And so I've basically lost what I'm good at, and I've been not able to heal anyone or help anyone look the same.
He goes, oh, hold on a second. He goes into the back. He rummages around for 2 or 3 seconds. He comes back out with a ring.
Hmm?
He says, here, try this.
I take the ring and put it on.
And he says, try cast, I wouldn't say a very powerful spell, but try a small spell.
So I sort of look around the room.
Sacred flame.
Sort of look around the room, man.
Yeah, do it.
What do I have?
A lot of people wanting you to sacred flame. That's what you've got.
Yeah.
No. Or he can, but...
I sort of...
Burning hands, that's first level.
Burning hands. No, I sort of snap my fingers and see if I can make all the windows open.
Indeed they do.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this was wonderful.
He says, now, it was given to me by the man who taught me my magic. Well, wizard master, you'd probably say, or something. It's helped start off with spells. Whatever spells you do know, it won't cast high-level ones, but it'll give you something. Ring hasn't got a lot of power in it, so
Yeah, I won't
be using
overuse it.
spells too much, but it should help. A gift.
But you dare use that with the flute.
What you should
Yeah.
do is stick the ring onto the flute.
A gift from me to you. I can't wait to enjoy tomorrow night at the dance.
I sort
Better
of,
yet, put the ring on the flute and stick it in the water.
I stop and think for a moment. Oh, right, there's a meeting up then. What is it, a ball? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Zayla told you, right?
Yes, she did. It's just been a busy day, and I forgot.
Yes. The ball is tomorrow.
Okay.
David, make sure you come back to me tomorrow afternoon. I'll have your tuxedo.
Of course.
Until then, I shall say cheerio.
Yeah. Thank you, Christoph.
He sits behind his desk and he opens a book.
Alright. Does he ask for payment at all?
No.
Huh. I go to the door and just stop for a moment and say, "You want payment for these clothes?"
No.
No. I actually stop and turn around and place 3 gold pieces on the counter and say, "Okay, see you, Christoph."
He says, cheerio. Bye. And both you and Sora leave the tailor.
Do I bump into them on the way out, since that's where I was heading anyway?
Yes. On your way out, you bump into wonderful Sora and Kayla.
Yay!
Door
Huh.
shuts behind them.
That was
I assume
really
you-
strange.
How so?
Christoph is all sad and stuff. Nothing like you guys described him.
I've never met him. Verge warded me off ever visiting him, but I thought, yeah, probably nothing. But, I have no idea what it's supposed to be like.
Supposedly it's really exuberant and exciting and bubbly and everything. He's just sad now. I feel bad for the guy. Anyways, back to the tavern?
Absolutely. I've left my horse at the stables at the gate, so that's going to be a bit easier when we decide to leave.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Does mean we'll have to exit through the gates, though. No.
Well, we shall see.
The Verge. At the same time, you start walking off in your direction. So you're following the blue line. What are
Yes,
you
the
doing
dark one
along
first.
this walk?
I am looking for people to ask about the Magic Academy or whatever it was.
There is hundreds.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad at talking to people. I'm going to need all the tries.
Oh God. So,
You've seen my charisma score, right?
yeah, I know. Who would you like to pick out the crowd first? We'll give you, on your walk down, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4
I
attempts.
talked to that one.
Okay. Yeah, you come up to a quite a large brawling man, and he just kind of simply nudges you off and says, "Please move," as he continues stomping on past you. Attempt 1. You now move down a little bit further towards this house, and you manage to get another. He's this quite skinny young lad, and he walks past you and you say, "Excuse me, sir. Pay attention," and he comes over and he says, "Certainly. What's the problem? What can I help you with?"
I describe the place I'm looking for. I kind of pull out my spellbook and say I'm a wizard. I'm looking for for the others of my kind here,
Before he puts
sharing
before
studies
you can
and
finish, he puts a hand up and says magic type, and he walks off.
Calmed, I'm sure.
Okay, and next shot can be within trees. There's a couple of people walking back and forth. 5.
God damn it, this guy again.
Yeah, actually,
I just keep walking.
Okay, you keep walking. You get to about here, where you're gonna... turn around. No, you keep walking. You're going back the
I
way.
told you I'd need all the tries.
Going back the way now. We'll stop you back off at the house here.
God damn it!
You see a Minotaur! You see a Minotaur.
You try to grab a Minotaur. The Minotaur kind of walks up to you, very brutally, very large. Stands about 7 foot off the ground, and he kind of blows some air. And, what do you want?
He suddenly goes, I'm a wizard, and yeah, does the full cycle.
My God, I hope not. I don't want to deal with that person again. Anyway, I just kind of pull out my spell book, explain, like, I'm a wizard, I'm looking for the academy, I want to, be with others of my kind, and...
Oh, yes, academy. Was I believe it's up near the stables.
Oh, wow, not the... Huh.
Mansion, maybe.
Let's see, can I tell if he's magically inclined at all? Just by his attire or whatever.
He's quite a brawling minotaur. He's got a big axe on his back. He seems to be a wood chopper.
Huh. So, he's either leading me to the slaughterhouse or he's pointing me in the right direction. I'm going to find another person to talk to double check this.
Okay. You gonna continue on your blue path?
Fuck yes.
Ew!
Your blue path. Okay, you get up.
I have the weirdest fucking dice rolls.
Get up next airway, and there seems to be a man coming out of airway, quite cloaked. Got a hood up, and you walk over to him. You go, "Sir, excuse me." And the man kind of looks back and he puts down his cloak, and he is a she. Female. She's kind of looks. She's an elf. She's got quite long brown hair. Can I help you?
Like, hi, I'm among the magically inclined. I'm a wizard, and I'm looking for her. Oh God, what was the name of the building? Fuck. I haven't slept yet,
Oh, hang on.
so you're
Shit,
gonna
hang
have
on.
to help me with this one.
Milkles.
Yes, that.
That'll do.
So you say Milkles,
Okay.
Wizard Academy.
Yes,
Goes,
no
"Oh!"
cost.
You're a trainee wizard as well.
No, I'm not a trainee wizard. I'm just looking to, share in the breadth of knowledge of the local area and whatnot. And
Oh, if you want to share in the breadth of knowledge, there's one thing I have to show you. And
if it's the church, I've been there.
goes, no, those people, please.
Oh, thank God. She visibly sees him sigh and roll leave, like, oh, thank you. Not a religious one.
Yeah, but she smiles and hold on. I'm gonna get a token for her now because she's yeah. Not take her. Take her. He looks good. Alright. Didn't think you'd get a nat 20, so I was just gonna make a random NPC, but now that you got a nat 20, you can actually have someone you
5%
can go back
chance.
to. You can go. You have someone you can now actually go back to. She says her name is Sandra.
Sandra.
Lou Sandra.
Lusandra. Got it. Well, Ms. Lusandra, I'm Verge, and I would very, very much like to be among my own kind. I've been dealing with priests, and I shouldn't. What's a polite term for the? I'm actually blanking on the term I want to use. I really should probably go to sleep once this is over.
Probably. Priest.
Priests, drunks,
And
rogues,
lunatics?
and lunatics. That's a good word for it.
Yeah. She says, "Oh yes, but please do come up this way." She motions you to follow her past that way.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
follow.
You come into a bit of a green area, and it has very, very large wooden spikes. The like almost full trees has kind of been hiding this place. You see?
Huh.
Pop. Pop.
Zeppelins!
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. And
The
if
fuck?
you look in your handouts area,
Uh-oh.
there is a picture.
Is it a Zeppelin? It
It
is!
is a Zeppelin!
Holy shit.
I'm gonna call this one the High Wind.
And that one's the Hindenburg. Oh, wait.
Go with it.
No, the burning one. No, the other burning one.
But yeah. She says, "Oh, this is a bit of dwarven mechanics with magic. They've just recently been built, and apparently there's a couple more airway ports around the world."
Excellent, excellent. You know, I didn't know dwarves were so magically inclined. I mean, I know a few of the old
No.
dwarven rune magics and whatnot, but
They got help from the elves. Some of my kind assisted them.
I pull out
Immigration.
my book and just like pat it and say, "I've written mine in Sylvan. Not a damn person I know can read this thing."
Ah, yes. I think I would have you there. Unfortunately, I'm quite a master
possibly.
myself at Sylvan.
Possibly.
But yes, you can see the large one up there is still under construction. Big one.
Huh. What's the name of the big one?
It's called the Titanic.
Lovely.
What's
It
the
is
name
so
of the
huge.
second biggest one? I have a very bad feeling about the big one. I'd just call it an inkling.
Call it an inkling.
It's called the Burning Death.
He says, why do you have a bad feeling about the large one? It's meant to be the biggest and the one that's going to carry the most people of its
Because it's
kind.
uncrashable as well because of its hull.
Many people, many minds, many chances for one of those minds to be
They're on the
touched.
sky, I suppose. That's true, but these wonderful machines allow us to go up to the Sky Island, up to the north.
Tell me more about this place.
Sky Island, oh, they're gorgeous. It's where a lot of my kind is. As you can see, I'm a bit more fair-skinned as I've been down in the warmer sun. but I was once more of a white elf.
Huh. Now that is interesting.
Does this place have towers?
Most people called us more of what was called a snow elf, I believe. But I don't know the names of the smaller ones. The one I came on was the Lucius. But it's left port now.
I see. Also quite an ominous name.
Still love the fact that you've been in the city for so long, you haven't seen the airships.
It's not our fault you've only just decided to add them.
No, they've been here the entire time.
Oh yeah, I could totally tell you. Like, I've been seeing those, like, red rocks. I've been wondering what that was about, and I kind of, like, you know, I'm not sure I care.
I think I would have seen them in the sky, because Caleb, on his spare time, he does spend a lot of time just looking at the sun.
Yeah,
That's being blinded while airships go behind him.
Yeah, just because you're looking at the sun doesn't mean they're flying past the sun, and also, apart from that, you never really looked up, and you would have looked up probably around about midday. These things normally come in early morning, and then leave early morning, so they don't
makes
normally
sense.
fly during the day, because they like to get the head start.
But still, I just kind of marvel about it and says, like, yeah, I come from much, much farther south where the climate's warmer. We don't get anyone such as you. No snow elves whatsoever.
Yes, I have been down. Are you as far down as Igard? I believe it's called?
Not quite so far.
It's about
No?
Oh, what was it called? I know I have it written in here. That...
Dragon's Reach?
Albridge.
Albridge.
That's where I'm
Albridge.
from.
He says, I've never heard of it before.
Small town, small mines.
Mhm.
Glad I left.
Okay. But yes, you are wanting to go to the wizards.
Yes, I've been going far too long without someone intelligent to talk to for any extended period of time.
Yes, I know what it feels like. Unfortunately, I don't think the Wizards Academy is open today. I don't think it's open till tomorrow.
She just sees him just kind of mentally stop and cringe.
She goes, yes, I know. Unfortunately, this place is not fond of the arcane arts themselves. It's very dubious depending on what people you meet. So they only allow the Wizards College Academy really open 3 days a week.
3 days a week.
Yes, I know, it's ridiculous. Sometimes we can push a fourth and maybe a secret meeting or two, but it's the gods insist that we only.
I just kind of look around to see if anyone's like standing or moving about immediately around us.
There's a few people, but they're not really paying attention to you.
I just kind of say, it's like, oh, come now. In the pursuit of knowledge, nobody waits, so very long for such things. If they do, they probably wouldn't become a very accomplished wizard.
Well, I am a traveling wizard myself, or sorceress, I should really say, but
You're magically inclined, you're more intelligent than the average schlub here.
yes, unfortunately the city doesn't allow books in or out. Airways is completely bind. If any books come in and out, they are instantly destroyed or taken to the church. So the academy has to go through some leaps.
She
and
just
jumps
looks him
sometimes.
just go into conniptions, just go just stammering, just unable to think or process the fact that they're destroying books.
He says, "Yes, don't worry. I know myself. I know, but yes, they were. She says, but don't worry. If you tell me where you're staying, I'll come pick you up first thing in the morning, and we can head down together."
The Feyenoord Grotto Tavern.
Ah, right. Yes. I'm not staying too far away. I'm staying more of the higher end of town. For a little bit of money, I'm staying in the Passion Bar.
Well,
So if you want,
I've been traveling quite a ways, and my funds have been drained, so I have been scraping by with lesser accommodations.
Yes, I can understand that. Don't worry about it. But thanks to my mother and father being quite high up in the Snow Elf Sky Island, it's I have plenty of money to go around. But
Nobility, are we?
no, you people call it nobility. We call it don't know, understanding. My family owns a larger Sky Island, really. The others, cities are built, well, not cities, but probably say villages are built on the Sky Island. The larger the Sky Island, the larger the village, and the
Perhaps
owner
it
of
would
the
be
island.
easier for you to say it in Elven. You seem to be having a little bit of trouble explaining precisely what you're trying to say.
She says yes. She starts to talk in fluent Elvish. She's very rapid, very quick. As you can hear, like her twangs, and it catches you by surprise. You've never heard anyone speak this proper Elvish in a long time, and you miss a couple of words here, there, and the other. But she tells you how her home works and how it's more of a hierarchy of the Sky Island than it is of the people. The larger the Sky Island, the higher up the food chain you are.
I see.
That's the way it works, and they draw their magic from the air around them, and being up high in the sky, they were the first. When some of them learned teleportation magic, they went down to the ground below them, which is filled with lava. But on some of the lavic rocks, small colonies of dwarves have managed to be made, and between the dwarves of the lava realms to the Sky Islands and the Snow Elves, they managed to build the ships. That's the way it came about. She tells you the story of them and how her homeland looks.
I kind of, ask, is this legend or history? Hmm. Because one always hears about dwarves springing up from magma pools deep in the earth and whatnot.
Yes, their colonies are on large rocks that have were supposedly meant to be fallen Sky Island. Of course, I'm 400 years old, and a Sky Island has never fallen in my time. But
I kind of ask. Well, you mentioned a lot of lava, molten rock, which when cools turns to obsidian. I imagine there's quite a few, black buildings accordingly.
yes, the dwarves do like to make it. I don't understand how they do it. They're very mechanically based. They've got these kind of golden machines running around being their guard and stuff like that, but I've never been.
I kind of just whip out a book and just flip through a few pages. I've heard about this somewhere. Getting my skill check. Arcana.
Oh. You have heard in more of the dwarves that you've met that apparently there's an ancient race of dwarves that could make animated machines. But they say that down in dwarven ruins.
Dwemer. I heard that.
Yeah, you heard the Dwemer twang.
I know exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
I know exactly where we're going.
Hey, I can't make everything up. I steal things from someplace.
No, I just want to know. I just want you to know I caught you red-handed.
Yeah. Doesn't bother me. But yes.
If someone calls me the Nerevarine, I'm going to slap you.
But apparently down in the southern areas, down in some of the dwarven ruins, old cities that have been left from underground and stuff like that, near Starlight and Highguard, there's apparently still animated machines that work.
Well, perhaps I should have to investigate this. Perhaps collect samples. Maybe even a specimen.
Huh. Yeah. She continues on telling you a bit more, but she says not a lot of people know about the dwarves down on the Obsidian Rock, and as a fellow wizard, I'd say you'd keep it to yourself. Apparently,
I ask if these particular dwarves are fond of towers.
Towers? No.
It's like I've just heard about this black tower. This very ominous thing.
And she kind of scratches her head and she goes,
I
"You know where right beside Fallen, right?"
I kind of started explaining like what I saw in the portal, just as a sort of like, oh yeah, I heard this as a kind of little legend. I'm not sure how true it is, kind of thing.
She kind of scratches her head and she thinks, well, apart from Fallen, I don't think I've ever seen a place like that. I know that there is a tower, dark tower at the entrance to this area. Like, as you can see the roads from the sky, there's a dark tower up one of the mountains. It must look further into the canyons that you must have walked here to get to.
It doesn't look nearly foreboding enough to fit the scene. I will have to investigate it at any rate, and I was planning on investigating Fallen as well. I've heard there are things there, and you know how people are with towers. Things tend to get, what's the word? God damn it, exaggerating. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Things tend to get exaggerated. Now, there was a specific word for what I was trying to say, but...
Okay. She says yeah. But anyway, I have to go take this parcel back to one of my friends. I shall see you tomorrow morning.
Before you go, just in case you happen to get tied up suddenly, it happens to me more often than I like, where can I find the academy should you not arrive?
Thanks. Well, it's down the southeast of town. It's quite a large building. It's beside some tree. It's beside a tree walk. You look down the bottom of the map.
Yeah, I can see it. I see it.
That building.
Okay, so I just head toward the southeast end of town through the path of trees, and I find it.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yes, but I will be tomorrow morning there at, say, about 7 a.m.
7? 8 might work better for me. I tend to start preparing meals at around 7.
Ah, right, okay, yes, fair enough. I'll be there for 8.
Thank you.
I'll meet you in the bar. And she puts
Well,
up
I
her
bid
hood.
her a good day, and I just start heading back towards the tavern.
She puts up a hood, and she's a little bit in front of you, and then all of a sudden she just kind of cracks open a portal, and she steps through it and disappears completely.
I'd be surprised by this if I didn't know better.
You've learned from Miranda.
Yeah.
She's actually not as powerful as Miranda, but
I don't fucking know.
no, she's nowhere near as powerful. It's a snow elf thing.
Well, at any rate, you can get rid of all my blue squiggly nonsense.
Dark blue one gone. The light blue one gone. And you head back to the tavern.
Yes.
Owls, where are you?
I'm at the tavern.
Oh, you already got yourself back. Okay, lads and ladies. Well, yep. The two lads and the lady. You continuing on?
Well, yeah, I assume we're heading back to the tavern. All of our business is done.
Okay. I'm guessing you're heading. Which way are you cutting through? Are you going past the guards again, or are you just going over the top of the arena?
Past the guard again.
Yeah, gods. It's no point.
It's a proper road. I like proper roads.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You walk along. Anything you'd like to chit chat about while you're walking?
Nothing that springs to mind for me.
I wonder where Azalea is.
Yeah.
It's slowly starting to become. You can see the night is starting to creep in. As you get up, you see Verge. He's just appeared at the Feneroth Grotto. He must have been a couple of steps in front of you, but due to the windiness, you didn't see him.
Wow, well, Verge, did you get what you needed done?
You know the thing I've been looking for since we got to this damn city?
You found it?
I finally found it.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Well,
Met a rather nice snow elf, apparently.
Oh, I. Like
Yeah.
that. Huh?
Straight in there.
Well. My.
She's
Okay.
coming to lead me to a magical academy first thing tomorrow morning.
She's going to let you into her magical academy, huh? Hmm.
Well, it's not hers, but... Oh, wait. Right.
way to go, Verge. Pat, give you a hard pat on the back and then walk up to my room.
I'm gonna give a sterling smile. There we go.
I just kind of look at slightly annoyed and go, I'm not going after the elf.
Azela, you're
Of course not.
You're sitting in the bar, and the barkeep gives you a bit of a smile.
Oh my.
You gonna smile back?
Yeah, I will smile back.
Give us that performance. Super.
Jesus.
Great smile.
That was a fantastic smile.
He's a lot happier about his work, and he's now working even better.
This smile has actually given him a buff. It's good.
+1 morale bonus.
Yes.
He actually does that well. He makes the pub a bit more money tonight.
Oh, good.
Oh wow.
Everybody really enjoys their night.
Morale bonus. Well, I go in and say, hey, everybody,
Freaking bards, man.
if you don't mind, I'm going to continue doing what I need to do. Go up to my room, get my robe, leave it. I leave it slightly open. I also put on the new working clothes I have, and I leave.
It's becoming nighttime.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
it's
he's
basically
going out to
everyone
work.
now is in the tavern, right?
Yes, you're at the bar, and as they come in before Caliph runs off, you see them entering.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to
Do-
Azalea
do
before I
I-
leave.
Do I notice that the fact that they've been to the tailor's?
I have a bag on my shoulder.
He's got a specific tailor bag.
I grin like crazy, and I rush over to have a look and say, "Oh, what have you got? What have you got?" And I look at Sora, and I'm just like, "What have you got?"
Before I let you continue, you may want to stop by there again tomorrow or something. His assistants sort of left him to go set up their own shop, so he's a bit down.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we should talk to him at the ball when we go there tomorrow.
Perhaps beforehand, at least.
Yeah.
Do you have to go see him again?
I
Before the ball?
I do. I have to go pick up the suit.
Then I shall attend with you.
Wonderful.
I look at Sora and I wink.
Just like groan this, but he's like, I suppose I should go as well to check up on my cloak.
That's a good point. I'm going to also sort of like look around Sora and kind of pat her down, sort of like checking what she's wearing and also looking for something. And I'm gonna see if hang on. What did this work? I don't think this is it. No, wrong button. Where's the button? That one. There we go. Stealth. I'm going to stealthily try and I don't know if it would be because we don't have a bluff thing on here. Deception? Does deception work?
Yes.
Yeah. When you're saying something and you're trying to lie. Deception.
Okay, I'm basically gonna say like I kind of need to borrow you upstairs for some girly time. Like we've got to go try on perfumes and stuff, and I'm gonna try and persuade Sora to come upstairs with me.
She'll groan. But because Rail's not here today, fuck him. She's going.
So I kind of grab her by the hand and then kind of
I
rush
just like
past
stop you
everyone
and go like,
upstairs.
Azalea.
Yes.
Can I talk to you later once you're done with that?
I kind of glance between the two of them and go, you and Caleb
Take your time.
and Garrick come upstairs in 2 minutes. And I kind of like drag Sora up the stairs. And
Okey-dokey.
like I kind of like shove her into the room, just like, Sora, I've got to do this now. And I'm like freaking out in the room, and I'm just like,
calm down. What's up?
where have you put your bottle?
Bottle.
Yes, your bottle. Where have you put your bottle?
Still on me.
Good. And she kind of reaches out. Where's the bottle? Give the bottle.
Why?
Because I have something that might help your husband. Give me the damn bottle.
Husband?
Well, soon to be. We'll see. You know, there's a lot of plans ahead of time.
She's like, wait, what?
She's planned the wedding out already.
It's like, I pat her down and try and find a bottle. And do I get?
I
manage
sense
to
a
get hold of it?
disturbance in the force.
Do I manage to get hold of the bottle?
It's like a million voices have cried out in terror and then was silenced.
I'm not too sure.
No, it's more like a million voices cried out in terror
At this point, she's
as
just
5
not
voices
giving Sora a
cried
choice at
the
this point.
name
She's
of
like,
Lyreem.
you know, there's intensity in her eyes.
Okay,
So-
Dora will go, okay, sure. She gives you the bottle.
Okay. I take out my lute and I whisper softly to it. And I say, my dearest, if you would oblige me, then you will allow us to use part of the contents I know you are now holding. Because that's part of the reason she dipped the lute in the water. Ding!
It's a watertight container, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to take a droplet and I'm gonna say, pop it in Sora's mouth, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna see if she reacts in the same way, like if there is a positive reaction to it.
Okay. You're gonna put a droplet in. Okay.
It's Sora's tongue.
The loot. It says to you. It can only give what it was given, and it was only given a droplet.
It's
you
fine.
can take the power out of the loop for one droplet.
Even though it's a vessel holding the liquid.
No, it's soaked in the liquid. There's a difference.
A loot can only hold so much liquid. The rest of it, the inside, is actually a singleized container.
Yes, it is.
Because the inside is varnished, as in it can hold it separately. It once again.
That's true. But
all I'm wanting is enough of this to be able to sustain Kayla at this point. And that is the goal. Like, I don't care if it doesn't, if I have to pour this into a pouch or whatever it is, and it's like, at this point, Azayla doesn't want to upset the people, like, the creatures. She doesn't want to upset the guardians. She doesn't care if it doesn't last forever. She doesn't care if it's in the vial or not. She just needs a container to be able to make sure that Caliph kind of regains some of what he's lost.
Okay, the way I'm going to allow this mechanically to happen is you can have half a glass full in the loot. Okay.
Okay. I won't
Now,
put it in the vial. That's
you
the
can't.
that's
No,
fine.
you can't put it in the vial because it won't replicate. The water is too powerful.
Okay.
Okay. You can put it into another bottle or anything like that, but there's only half a glass worth.
Then I will
no
put
one's
it
becoming
into
immortal.
a pouch. No, I'm not intending for anyone to become immortal. I want to regain. I want Caliph and Verge possibly. There's enough to regain some of what they've lost.
Okay. How much did Verge
It's
lose
kind
again?
of selfless act, but
I don't think Verge lost a lot when he died.
well, I don't
I
know.
lost enough to that bothers me.
Oh yeah, I did do some debuffs to you, didn't I?
What did you lose?
I gave him some debuffs. I did.
I have no idea what anyone's lost,
think I
but I know
lost-
that it's going to be difficult for us to possibly leave this place if I don't have somewhat of a group.
Okay.
In
I think I lost
place.
a point of like Dex or Con. I know I lost a point of Int, and I know I lost a point of Wisdom.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can. You put it into a glass vial.
Wonderful. I kind of like hold it, and show Sora what it is, and I kind of explain to her that, like, I can't tell you where this is from, and I can't tell you how long it's gonna last, and I can't tell you, like, I can't. Just swear to me on that, but it will help, and it will. You have to trust me on this.
Like, okay.
But you're gonna have to help persuade Caliph and Verge, mainly Caliph, to drink from this.
Okay. So two or three minutes have lapsed by, lads. Do you want to head upstairs now, like you were?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
By in this time period, I've gone to my room and changed into some of my work clothes,
Okay.
and
Your work clothes is literally an overall, and you're now shut.
I know I have my my priest robe. I have it sort of one part of it just sort of draped over me, it's sort of like a just like an open coat sort of thing. Not really an open coat, but
right.
yeah, just sort of
Okay,
draped over
keep
me.
you warm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're still shirtless.
Yeah. I mean, you can still see bare chest, but I have part of my
Yeah.
robe on.
That's the only reason Christoph did that.
Yeah.
That's why he winked at Sora when he gave you the stuff. It's just like,
Oh my.
yeah, you'll like this. This will be good for you. But yeah, so the three of yous head upstairs. Ding. You land into the room.
Yeah.
Land.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
Jesus.
magically teleported.
So I'm sitting on the bed, Sora's sitting on the bed, and we're both sort of staring at you as you come in.
I sort of snap my suspenders and say, "Call me Suspender Man." Anyways.
Ibagum lad.
There's a that comes from nowhere.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my.
Verge just
Being
kinda
haunted.
looks awkward. It's normal.
I say to Caliph and to Verge to sit down, and I stand up, and Sora stands with me. And so we wait for him to sit in front of us.
Fucking musical chair.
Hey!
Yep, you guys need to sit down for this.
Okay.
I look at Caleb and go, I have no idea what's going on right now.
We're having an intervention now. Just, Verge, shut up.
I've already given enough today. If you want me to stop
Shut
lighting
up,
thing on
shut up,
fire...
shut up. Literally, Azalea's just like, just whatever, snaps fingers.
Just nah.
My pyroism is not a problem.
And I get 2 glasses from the table, and I pour out the liquid into each of them. I pour a little more into one glass than the other.
Which glass
So a
would that
little
be?
more. It's like I guess like 2/3 of it goes into one glass and 1/3 of it goes to the other. Anyway, I hold the fuller glass out to Kayla to take and the lesser glass to Verge to take. And I just say, I don't want questions. I'm not going to tell you what's in it. I'm not going to tell you where it's from. You need to drink this now. It's only going to happen once, and it's a great cost at doing this. And I'm not going to tell you where it's from. But just trust me and do it.
Will it help?
I kind of look at Sora and go, either you drink it, or Sora's going to beat the crap out of you.
I just kind of ask, and can you tell me anything about what it
Drink the
does or
damn
what
liquid,
it's for?
Verge.
God damn it, just will it help?
I down it.
Wow.
God. Whoosh.
I give Verge a kiss on the forehead and I say, just drink the damn liquid.
I just kind of hold one hand out. Now I start to look expectantly.
Drink the damn liquid.
Sure. Don't give me an opportunity to say, you know what, screw it, fine, I'll trust you. I just drink it.
Oh. So you both drink the liquid. It goes down, it's cool, collected.
What does it taste
Layla
like?
kind of picks up her loot and cradles it and says thank you.
The loot starts to strum, and as the water, you feel it go down your neck, it's cool, and the both of you start to feel something that we'll find out for next time.
Kind of pasty tasting.
I'm gonna laugh if they suddenly get younger or something. It's gonna be hilarious. Baby Kayla!
I know we're finishing just a sad little bit early, but that's a pretty good finishing point.
Oh,
So
come on, Fox.
We'll find out
Come
what happens
on.
next time.
No,
We
I
got
can't
an hour
accept that.
left.
You can, and you will.
I won't accept that.
I refuse.
I will keep this stream
20
running.
minutes of game time.
Come on, we haven't had a session in weeks.
Yeah.
Again, not
Come
my
on,
fault.
everybody in chat. Extension or riot?
Riot.
Overtime or riot?
It's this bit where we say they have to poke Foxy. It's like,
Come on.
Everyone. You heard the lady. Obey the moderator.
Maybe it's great because they're like 2 or 3 minutes behind.
we will wait it out, damn it.
Yep. Cue elevator music.
We'll see how many folks I get. Hold on. I've got a perfect song for this.
I can't listen to it because I'm. Oh,
Put on
of course.
Gundam style.
Fuck's sake.
I need to.
That's Virgil's Drunken Night Out.
I need to actually close that because that does count as copyright.
Really?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let me see if there's something else. But wow, we've not heard this one in a while.
Not like from the mosque
Oh
or
my
something.
god.
Something like that, yeah.
Call of Cuban Pete. Dances to the rum of 8.
Yep. So I've had 3 people poke me so far.
Well, that's good. 3 versus 1 is good.
3 versus 1 is good. But
Well, actually,
honestly,
it's 7 versus 1 because, you know, there's us 4.
yeah, but you don't get much of a choice. If I say the game's over, you're screwed.
No, that's true.
Yeah, but we could always just consistently bother you until you either have to leave or, you know, you
Cancels all
cave.
sessions. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Nah, I think I'm still gonna call it there because I think I need a better time to think of what this is gonna do. So.
Come on, just wing it.
Sweet.
Unless you want to take a 20 minute break and then
I've actually got stuff to do, so I couldn't have it go beyond 7 anyway.
kind of have a long session today. Well, yeah,
Damn,
no,
Malik.
we're gonna call it there then.
Oh, fine.
Sorry, guys, but yeah.
Damn it, Melik, you are the weakest link.
All riot. Meh, I can wait. They suddenly turned into children. Adolescent merge. All riot. Kingdom style. Yeah, that's copyright. Best mute it. Riot! Shoots the
Well, it's a lesser
rioters.
quantity shared out between the 2 of you, so I mean...
Vocab cries. Vocab cries.
I'm gonna Stormy's gonna hate me, and there's gonna be a couple, but unfortunately, I think I am gonna call it there, and we'll go to questions, comments, concerns.
I have concern you didn't continue the session, but okay.
Yeah, what the hell is with that?
Yeah.
What?
Seriously, Foxy, you
Yeah.
didn't carry on the session. What's wrong with you? Everyone wanted it.
Everyone who mattered, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Cause I did. Because I have a stunning headache right now. It's need any more?
Tracts of
answers?
land.
Cause I'm the DM and cause I said.
Oh, like that, is it?
Well,
swear
I
I've
can't
heard
believe
that
you
line
haven't
or
thought
something
of
similar
this
to it before.
possibility.
I
I have a
think
comment.
that happened.
Well done, Ice. That was very well played. Well done.
Zing!
Oh no, you cheeky bitch. That was surprising.
It was good.
I missed that, but
I know you missed it, and I was like, the way I described it was particularly careful to ensure that that would happen.
Dipping it in, yeah, exactly.
Yes, without trying to lay fingers upon it.
I'm getting lots of pokes.
And then holding it to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's fine, it's fine. I don't mind that. It was very well done.
DMs play, however, with us. I'm damn well gonna go and help my damn friends, even if it means that they end up as toddlers.
Oh yeah, Ice.
Which would be actually
Ice,
more
you remember
reason
what
for
I did in
everyone.
Ice, you know what I did in Dark's campaign? I went out, I stole like little bells, twine, like wooden supports, and just I stacked so many things. I even started digging like that cave in a particular way so that it would get narrower and narrower, because I knew Dark would be throwing things like minecarts and boulders at me to try and kill me. And a freaking boulder smacked me in the ass as it got to me, but you know, it stopped because of the way I dug the cave. And because of that, I didn't get crushed to death, but I had to dig my way out.
Yeah, but anyway, any other questions, comments, concerns? Was it a good session to get back into the into it?
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't a
slow
long
build,
enough
yeah.
session.
Yeah, we had the drama at the start, and then we had a couple of nice bits and bobs here and there. I thought.
Me and Garrick chilling outside drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the whiskey sesh. We you all
We got
went and
that
saw
nice blood
Crystal,
bottle. Yeah.
and we saw a different side of
I feel
Crystal.
really bad of Crystal.
Like these characters
I'm
do
just-
have lives of their own. There's things going on around.
Go
them.
cheer him up with sex. In fact, I'll go and cheer him up with sex. We'll both cheer him up with sex.
At any rate, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to do something I wanted to do this session.
What was that?
Just something Verge really wanted to say to Azela.
Okay. Well, it's again.
Yeah,
something
he
for next
found
time.
a white elf, and they're gonna have kids, and there's gonna be a second marriage.
Yay.
No.
I should really get my
No.
special ring enchanted.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my.
Anyway.
Do they have enchanters
Would
around
that
this
be a
town?
Prince Albert?
Something
They're an
like that.
enchanter.
You know, I was just thinking about enchanted cock rings.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was.
Oh
I was
my.
wondering what kind of enchantment a wizard would put on a cock ring.
Protection. Clearly.
But anyway,
Something that reduces
Just some
gives
minor,
resistance to
just some
blade
minor
damage.
necromancy to prevent unwanted happenings.
What about haste?
anyway,
Christmas score?
anyway.
Maybe a firing
Expeditious retreat.
Hey!
Sex is on fire.
I was thinking more about
Are you
pulling out, but
done,
yeah.
Foxy? Stop pissing about, honestly.
If
We've got
that's,
sensible
if that's
things
all
to do.
for questions, comments, concerns, I will say thank you very, very much for everyone watching, and cheerio. And we'll see you next week.
Not ending the stream.
End the stream.
No.
Don't cross
End
the
it.
stream. You'll make it cross.
Don't cross the stream. I'm already
End
having
it.
riots in my chat. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm getting constantly poked, thanks.
Well, I tell you
End
what.
it.
Why don't you just leave the dungeon and let him carry on streaming?
Yeah.
Can we make it a dark dungeon?
The darkest dungeon? It'll be a nice dark dungeon.
Oh my.
Anyway.
There's some sort of continuous light on the cock ring then, maybe?
Okay.
Ooh,
somebody
continuous
tell
light
us
would
now.
be
maybe.
Stop poking me. Because now it's getting annoying.
It's now
Your
gonna take
channel
3
was
minutes for them
edited.
to stop.
Dancing
voting.
lights.
Say.
Dancing lights.
Prismatic spray.
Oh, yay.
Hmm.
But anyway. This is the dungeon reopened. That's the session.
Meld into
Thank you,
stone.
Foxy.
Meld into stone would work.
Welcome. They're all welcome.
Yeah, okay, I'll end the
And
stream.
I can't wait. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah.